taken to the hospital. The storm would go on to produce further damage in the form of 50 inches of rain that would cause multiple deadly landslides. This video was taken in Russia. It shows the dash.
I think you'll enjoy hearing about Scott. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I like Scott the Walk.
And up ahead is a car parked.
I've never watched him really before until I started watching him with you. So I knew of him. He's definitely one of the few influencers you guys talk about. And I'm like, I knew exactly who you were talking about, but I had not really watched a lot of videos.
The driver tries to escape, but the two men get in the way and do their best to prevent it. Fortunately, the driver had a window of opportunity and took advantage. He slammed on the gas and was able to get away unscathed. He then drove around the roadblock and was free. It's unknown if the two men with baseball bats were ever caught.
Even though it's a child video.
In late November of 2015, a large catastrophic bushfire broke out in South Australia. This dashcam footage was captured by one of the fire trucks responding to the incident. Right from the start of the video, enormous smoke clouds are shown, depicting just how large the fire had gotten. As the trucks continue forward, visibility gradually worsens. It gets so bad to where the fire trucks are forced to stop. Then, in the distance, the fire itself can be seen.
I like hearing about the games people played in children. Yeah, no, it's a fun. They're big. The games that you played as a children totally have an effect on you for probably the rest of your life. You know? Part of the jigsaw puzzle what makes you you. Can't wait to show you it tomorrow. Yeah. With the odds ever be in your favor.
Attempting to back up out of the fire, while the truck with the dash cam was entering what's known as a burnover.
Hi, Chaotic Crow. Welcome.
Where the truck stays in place.
Welcome to 24 Hours of Smash. Continued.
From the heat. Water is sprayed outside of the vehicle to keep it from catching on fire. And in the inside, breathing masks are used by the crew.
Played a lot of Nickelodeon games.
This protocol, however, the crew from the truck in the front can be heard desperately explaining how they didn't have water for a burnover, or rather their truck's sprinkler system wasn't working properly.
Can't imagine. Man, I would never want to be a fucking firefighter in the real shit, like in California or Australia or something. How have you been? I've been really good. Today's been a little rough just because I basically woke up and I went straight to streaming. But no, I'm in good spirits. I'm having a good time. You know, I've been streaming for 12 hours. I don't feel that tired. I'm having a good time talking to you guys. Balboa won our ABL championship of 2024, so that was pretty exciting. Oh yeah, I've been doing good. Thank you for asking, Crow. Worked out yesterday for the first time in a while. Went to the gym, listening to the Hobbit, the book, on Audible. So having a good time doing that.
It takes place near an airport in Moscow, Russia. The airport is right next to a highway, and on December 29th, this dashcam footage would capture the disturbing moments a plane missed the runway and crash landed just on the right side of the highway. Turns out the plane had mistakenly overshot the runway because of bad weather conditions, so when it landed it didn't have enough room to brake. This left it no choice but to go directly into the
So what you know, it's 2 hours and you can pick a video for the other one.
Passing vehicles, all of which can be clearly seen in the footage.
Is there a new picture for the Wubbles? There are. McNavis had been working on that. That is thanks to McNavis. Yeah. If you go to the Discord server in the art channel, you can also see it there. But it's very beautifully done. It even says established since 2022. It looks a lot like an American coin. I'm not sure if it looks like a lot like the American quarter, which that was kind of what I wanted to go for. I'm not. Oh yeah, this is it.
But
I'll
I
have to do
now
it on my
know
own.
that you super fans are going to be asking yourself one.
But yeah, we have a new logo for the
When is
Wubbles.
Ant gonna be
It
taking
looks
over
really
the
good.
GBA
I think it
and
looks really
DS
good.
games?
It looks
There were
nice
20 titles
in
left
the
to
little
look
chat thing.
Oh, son of a.
Many months later.
I wasn't ready. Few things in life go together as well as SpongeBob SquarePants and the Game Boy Advance. Nintendo did make that SpongeBob-themed GBA SP, let's remember here. They definitely knew who lived in a pineapple under the sea. And I guess with that knowledge, you may as well slap his face on a console and call it a day. The Sponge also started his video game career on the Game Boy Color. We covered that magnificent
Oh, I gotta go to
beauty
school.
last
See ya.
time.
Yeah,
Which
see ya,
means
Chaotic
someone
Crow.
saw
Have a good
this
one,
and thought
brother.
to themselves,
Have a
"Oh,
great day
yeah,
at school, man.
we need
Thanks for dropping by.
sequels."
I appreciate
But
it.
really now, SpongeBob having a legacy on the GBA should be pretty obvious. In the early 2000s, SpongeBob was all the rage, so was the GBA, and licensed video games were all over the place. Learning there are a whopping 7 SpongeBob games on the console should come as a shock to nobody. Except for me, who now has to play all of them. Hell, he was even a big player in the short-lived Game Boy Advance video line, starring in 3 great cartridges, permanently preserving 12 classic episodes onto the GBA library. You love to see it. I mean, not physically love to see it, because boy, this compression is rough, but hey, it's still funny to think about. Some of the games we're discussing today even showed up in a bunch of combo packs. They really squeezed the sponge for as much worth as they possibly could. So, continuing my legacy of covering every single SpongeBob game, I guess. Today, we're gonna tackle all of the games on the Game Boy Advance. Oh boy. And just to be clear here, we're still not gonna be talking about the overall Nicktoons games. Even though SpongeBob is the main face on a lot of them, those titles will have their own time to shine in the future. Don't you worry. We got 7 games to talk about now as it is. Let me breathe. And yes, to all of you super fans out there, this does mean that the DS is next, and I got all of them ready to go. I can't believe this is what I've become. Starting things off, it's important to note the common thread that ties all of these 7 games together. If it wasn't already painfully obvious, yes, every single one of them are portable, quote-unquote inferior versions of existing console games that were released right alongside said console games. You remember that era where advertisements would hype up the latest and greatest game releasing on every single console under the sun and barely ever showed what the portable versions were ever about? What a gross time that was. I'm glad that's over. Oh wait, the first game to grace the 32-bit handheld is SpongeBob SquarePants Super Sponge, the only title to also be released on the PlayStation 1 alongside the GBA rather than the PS2. Pretty cool, right? No? Just me? I find that interesting? Okay. Like all of the other console versions of today's games, I did cover this title before, and long story short, I was not a fan. Super Sponge is a pretty mediocre 2D platformer with a really weird art style and level designs that are all over the place. The mechanics were also super poorly done. Yep, I still hate this. But maybe the GBA version is different. I mean, both versions only released 3 days apart, so I'm assuming those extra 3 days were for polish. Structurally, the game is basically the same. This is the only instance in this entire video where both versions are more or less really identical, so keep that in mind. We got simple point A to point B platforming, basic combat, some mechanics like needing to stay moist while climbing Sandy's never-ending tree is still here, and it's still not that fun, but it's here. But, and I can't believe I'm gonna say this, the game is actually better. Okay, yeah, now I know I'm losing it. The GBA version cuts out a lot of the fluff. Any story that was there is reduced dramatically, stages are a lot shorter, meaning you get to progress at a much faster pace, mechanics like the coral blower are simplified and thus a lot better to use, there's none of that huge random maze garbage like the PS1 version. Don't get me wrong, still not a great platformer, but for being a first-year GBA game, it's actually fairly decent. I don't know what they were thinking with this soundtrack though, oh my god.
Stop it.
Yeah, you know,
Stop
that
it.
classic SpongeBob jingle, my favorite thing. And it's also a really short ride. You start the game, 45 minutes later, you take out whatever this weird abomination is, and you're able to celebrate Patrick's birthday in peace. Oh dear god, Plankton, what's wrong with you?
Oh no, he's hot!
Next up, we got Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. Great. Well, considering how dreadful the console game was, this one might be a bit better as well. It's a pretty low bar, but hey, it's something to strive for. So despite sharing the same name, the plot is actually slightly different. Rather than Gary randomly bringing the genie bottle-filled treasure chest into SpongeBob's house, they now find said treasure chest in a cave instead. Whoa man, this totally changes the lore, you gotta calm down. The objective is a bit different as well, to be fair. You gotta run across Bikini Bottom to find 10 hidden treasures, and once you do that, the Dutchman has agreed to grant SpongeBob a wish. We are really committing to the whole him being a genie thing, despite him not being a genie. But, okay, it's another side-scrolling platformer. You gotta remember here, since we are on the GBA, basically all the games here are gonna be side-scrolling platformers. It is just best to accept that now. And also, is it just me, but does the coin sound effect sound really similar to the star bits from Mario Galaxy? I really hate that I made this comparison. The main goal with this game is exploration. The stages have 3 different keys to find, bring them all to the chest, and you win. And the primary way of getting things done now is by blowing bubbles, a totally different moveset to the console version. I will give the game credit. You see, on your travels, you stumble upon different liquids that give attributes to said bubbles, like floating, being more powerful, and the ability to bounce off them. It's just that, oh my god, there is so much backtracking in this. I gave Super Sponge a little bit of credit for dropping the huge maze-like level design, but
That's how you know he's losing. Bad comparison. Yeah.
It's not even that you just have to keep running back and forth, but you gotta make sure you have the right bubble liquid at the time as well. And oh man, it sucks a whole lot. All of these different holes on him, you mean to tell me he can't just pop the different bubble bottles in there and then we're good to go? That's the inventory system. It writes itself. And then there's also these special stages that, oh god, is it better than the console version? No, I would say it's just as bad, but for different reasons. What a badge of honor. There is no saving the Revenge of the Flying Dutchman name. Ooh, but okay, we got Battle for Bikini Bottom next, based on an actual good game this time around. Okay, I'm excited. And it uses the same exact engine as Flying Dutchman. Okay, but I mean, now the stages are linear, so inherently that does make this a bit better, but once again, you can only complete a level after you collect the 3 shiny things within it. Why? It's not even like every level is safe, by the way. You still got back and forth to deal with occasionally, and it sucks every time. This city level is terrible. The bonus stages are a bit better. They are this time of the auto-scrolling variety, and I did always enjoy these kinds of challenges, but otherwise, there really isn't much to this one. It's just marginally better than Flying Dutchman, which is a real shame because man, Battle for Bikini Bottom is so good, they didn't even try with this one. And I can't believe Super Sponge is still in the lead. Though in a surprising turn of events exclusive to the GBA version, Battle for Bikini Bottom does let you ride atop of Mystery the Seahorse. That's pretty cool, let's be honest here. If you agree, let me see a wee snaw in the chat.
Wee snaw!
The most powerful thing about music is how it can literally change your life. My name is St. Harrison.
But the SpongeBob movie game, I'll be damned, it actually changes things up. For one, we finally have a decent art style now that works with the limitations of the system. That pseudo 3D stuff was ambitious,
Ads are annoying.
I
Ads are the
guess,
worst.
but I really dig the solid outline sprite work utilized this time around. This looks pretty good. And brace yourself, all you gotta do in this game is get to the end of the stage, and it ends. I know, I can't believe it either. The game moves at a slower pace than the previous adventures, though there is a dash move you can pull off, which is actually kind of satisfying to use. And you also control both SpongeBob and Patrick at the same time, being able to utilize strengths from both characters to get through the challenges that are thrown your way. There are these weird running towards the screen challenges, which aren't all that great, but I am genuinely surprised here. The core game is actually pretty decent. You travel across a bunch of locations that are faithful to the movie as well. I didn't think we would actually get a portable version of the movie here. I mean, it's not like Battle for Bikini Bottom shared the same levels between versions, but yeah, just in case you were worried about the GBA not being powerful enough to handle David Hasselhoff's mile-long hairy body, concluding with a boss battle on his butt, then rest easy. Of course that's here. And one final thing, no thank you scary tongue grandma in a monster's mouth is one of the best lines ever said in a video game. So there is that too. I was so mystified as to why this game is actually kind of decent. I had to find out why, and it turns out, foolish me, I just wasn't paying attention when the opening credits were starting. Turned the game on, let a few seconds pass, and hey, look at that! Way forward! That's right, they got the developers behind WWF Betrayal on the Game Boy Color to work on a SpongeBob game. That is growth. And the following title, Lights, Camera, Pants, same deal. Another wave-forward SpongeBob game. Color me actually excited. Similar to the console game's plot, the film producer Gil Hammerstein is looking for actors for his Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy TV show. So take control of SpongeBob, Patrick, Sandy, and Squidward and tackle a bunch of challenges to prove your worth. Once again, we are working with the same graphical engine as the previous game, but the structure is pretty different. We do have very familiar, slower paced platforming to do once again, but now you go into every level with all 4 characters, each with slightly different moves, and if any character loses a life, you continue on like they were never alive. It's the SpongeBob game with permadeath that we all
Squidward
wanted.
is the best
But
SpongeBob character.
And the themes are not even
Yeah?
close to being as interesting as the last game.
Who
This
do
is
I
as
like the
bland
most
of a
out of
licensed
SpongeBob?
platformer as you can get, and it never picks up. And also,
I'm not
Squidward,
sure. I don't know.
Why
The
does he
Krabs,
jump like
maybe?
that?
I like
You
Mr.
know,
Krabs
it's not
a
every
lot.
day you get to see Squidward jump. I don't know if I've
I'm
ever
not
seen
sure.
him
I would
do
have
it
to think
before,
about
but
it.
this-
I haven't
Yeah,
watched
you would've
SpongeBob
been
in
meant to
such a
see it
long
happen.
time.
And
Again,
it was
I'm planning on
obvious that
rewatching
WayForward knew
the
the
couple
platformer
early
was dull
seasons
because
on
this time around,
Amazon Prime
mini-games also
pretty here
have a
soon. My
major
Prime
focus,
runs out on
falling
like
way
the
more in
20th,
line
so
with
I
the
gotta
console version. You got rhythm games,
ban that
stacking
shit.
burgers, bouncing balls back at bullies to protect sandcastles, driving. Oh my god, the driving. Yep. Okay. Yeah, just going out for a spin. You know me. All right, we're gonna end this anytime soon. I'm getting sick. It is a shocking amount of variety for a game that only takes about an hour to finish, and there is some extra stuff that you can unlock, but quite frankly, none of this is worth it. The unfortunate fact of the matter is, when it comes to their older stuff, WayForward was not always necessarily the name that guaranteed quality, and this game shows it. But with one game good and one game bad, maybe we need one final attempt to swing the average in their favor. WayForward also made Creature from the Krusty Krab for GBA as well. Or remember, as Reggie promoted, Breacher from the Krusty Carb. Still my favorite thing. Now, if you remember, on console, this adventure was a literal fever dream that started with quality SpongeBob nightmare fuel. I still hate this, and you'll be happy to know we get that on the Game Boy Advance as well. This is just as hard of a game to explain as its console counterpart. Essentially, you play as SpongeBob, Patrick, and Plankton, going through bizarre dream sequences where things just sorta happen, and you, as the player, just have to accept it. SpongeBob is driving, Patrick's a superhero, Plankton's being chased by a cheeseburger. Don't ask any questions, shut up and platform. It will forever be one of the most incoherent things I've ever played through, but on a gameplay front, it's fine, I guess. Platforming, racing, flying, fighting, more flying, shooting, even more flying. Oh my god, there is so much flying. And to be honest, as nonsensical as it is, I did enjoy this one more than the console game. It is just as all over the place with its ideas, but the mechanics are kept a lot simpler due to being on the GBA. And unlike some of the console segments that went on for just far too long, all of this is crammed into another roughly hour-long adventure. It made things a whole lot more digestible, and because the minigames didn't feel out of place like the GBA version of the last game,
An hour
I'm
is
gonna
pretty
give the
fucking
point to
short, though.
Breacher from the Krusty Carb GBA. I even managed to unlock some extra minigames on my playthrough as well. I wonder what's hidden inside these unlockable side menus here. Oh! I still think ultimately the SpongeBob movie game comes out on top for the WayForward affairs, but this is, for sure, way more enjoyable than Lights, Camera, Pants. And that concludes, I guess, the WayForward SpongeBob trilogy. Pretty hilarious this even exists in the first place. But before we truly wrap this up for good, there is one final game, Atlantis SquarePantis. Basically, you combine the SpongeBob and Patrick controls of the movie game with the exploration-based platforming and sporadic minigame approach of Lights, Camera, Pants, and yeah, that more or less sums up this entire thing. Though this time you also gain access to Mr. Krabs and Sandy as playable characters as well. And depending on the character's placement, you get to pull off some unique moves. Ooh, very Sonic Advance 3, I guess? Except you can only swap characters at specific spots, so it's also kind of like
Hi,
Donkey Kong
Pizza
64.
Boya. I took an edible.
God.
Oh, snap.
Okay,
Hi, Pizza
I
Boya.
really
How
gotta
goes
quit
it,
with
my
these
friend?
comparisons. Maybe it's the
Welcome
pure burnout starting
to
settle
24
in.
hours
This
of
is a
Smash,
pretty
man.
unremarkable
We
platformer.
are
You kind of just meander around. solve
22
a few
hours in
quote-unquote
because I
puzzles
started
that
it
stand in your
yesterday
way.
and then
Past
I
the
went to
super
sleep
easy
and now
minigames that
I've
pop up
restarted
because you
it.
just gotta have minigames here.
Oh,
It's
not
the
good.
law.
What
And
happened,
you
Pizza
rinse and
Boy? Are you
repeat until
sick?
beat the
Are you
game
okay,
or
man?
the game beats
What
you.
happened?
Whatever happens first. I know it's not the most exciting way to end this retrospective, but I mean, I really like this SpongeBob and Patrick trapped in a bubble sprite though. But alright, I know you're all asking for it. It is time for a tier list. At the very top, we got the SpongeBob movie, followed by Creature from the Krusty Krab, Super Sponge, Battle for Bikini Bottom, Lights, Camera, Pants, Atlantis Square Pantis, and finally, Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. No matter which version of the game we talk about, this game belongs in the garbage. If your tier list is different than mine, let me
Well,
know
at least you
yours
can
in
hang
the
out with
comments
the
below,
wubs, man.
because
At least
something
hopefully I
about
can
having
provide
conflicting
little
tier lists among
a
SpongeBob
little
TV
happiness in
fans
this trying time for you. That's
is
unfortunate.
infinitely hilarious
I
to me.
feel sick a lot of the time. If it makes you feel
So that
any
means
better.
these are next.
I always feel like I have a cold.
And we'll talk
I
about
sneeze
these
a
two.
lot. I'm always worried about getting my grandma sick and
Oh,
stuff.
tartar sauce.
But I feel that. That's why I like on. I've been really not going outside at all, just because I'm scared of getting sick, honestly. Because it's really cold this time of year at Iowa. All right, we're gonna put this here, and then we're gonna put this here, and then here.
Oh man, I love grilled cheese. Ah, shit, baby, it's on
We're watching YouTube, so if you have any YouTubes, yeah, props for him for the surviving. Yeah, he's a goddamn American hero.
I wish girls thought I was hot food.
Junior, just eat your grilled cheese, God.
But yeah, if you want us to watch any YouTube, Pizza Boy, just send it in the chat,
I
and we
guess
can
I
add it
just
to
won't
the
eat tonight since
list.
Chef Baby burned my food again. I really wish somebody could teach Chef Baby how to cook.
Hey, idiots!
Huh?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Oh, it's Gordon Ramsay.
Thinks they know how to cook. Are they really bad at cooking? Well, hire me and I'll come tell them that they are absolutely trash at cooking. Might teach them a thing or two.
Ooh, I should hire that guy to teach Chef Pee how to cook. Oh, I'm gonna call him right now.
Okay, let me add a couple of eggs. Wait, I can juggle these. Oh, they slipped.
Hey, Chef Pee.
No, don't talk to me, Junior. You didn't even eat your grilled cheese sandwich, and you almost burned the house down.
Me? No, you're the one that turned the grilled cheese on fire.
Wait, if you would have just ate your sandwich, the fire would have went out.
Well, Chef Pee, have you ever thought about taking cooking lessons?
I thought about getting lessons. I'm a perfect chef. People should take lessons from me every day.
No, I meant like getting cooking lessons, like someone teach you how to cook.
Wait, why would somebody teach me how to cook? I'm perfect.
No, you're not, Chef Pee. You're really bad at cooking.
Wait, I'm not bad at cooking. I'm a god at cooking. Look, I came out of my mom's womb cooking. I was in her stomach with a spatula or whatever she was sticking up there.
Well, Chef Pee, look, I hired someone to give you cooking lessons.
Wait, give me cooking lessons? I'll be giving them the cooking lessons. Who is it, Chef Boyardee? He wish he could be me.
Well, no, it's someone you probably know. Ooh, that's them right now. I'll go answer the door.
Oh, whatever, go get your little friend.
Hello?
What are you supposed to be?
A turtle, I think.
A turtle? You've got to be the fattest turtle I've ever seen. Go eat a Snickers, chunky boy. On second thought, maybe I could chop you up into a nice turtle soup. Or maybe you can compliment a nice tomato bisque with some coriander and basil. Delicious.
Well, no, I didn't hire you to cook me. I hired you to teach my friend how to cook.
Well, get out of the bloody way and show me to the kitchen, fat boy.
Okay.
It's almost done.
All right, he's in here.
Jesus Christ! Bend me over and check my rectal temperature. What in God's name's going on here? Oh my God! Gordon Ramsay? You're in my house, in my kitchen? Wait, what are you doing here?
Well, I feel like I'm in a nightmare, and I'm Freddy Krueger, and that's worse than the Hiroshima bombings. What in God's name
His
are you
Gordon
trying to
Ramsay
make?
impression is
I was
awesome.
making macaroni noodles with a side of egg and marinara sauce.
Chunky Turtle Boy, punch me in the gonads.
Okay.
Oh, I needed that. Oh, all right. What's your name?
Chef Pee-Pee?
Chef Penis, get over here.
Wait, no, it's Chef Pee-Pee.
I didn't stutter. Chef Penis, get over here now.
Okay, what do you want?
You are bloody disgraceful.
Ow! Wait, why are you hitting me?
Whoa, what is up, Morris? What is going on, man? Welcome to 24 Hours of Smash. You have came in at the last 90 minutes. We have crowned a new ABL champion, by the way. It is Balboa.
You're gonna get a biohazard suit on, and you're gonna
We're just training some amiibos and watching some YouTube right now, my friend. So if you're wondering what's going on right now, I'm good. I'm not going to school. Are you okay? I love his Gordon Ramsay impression. Yeah, it sounds good. It sounds like good shit, dude. You okay, Morris? Pizza Boy was not feeling great. Everybody's sick in the Wub Pack right now.
Yeah.
What's something you want to eat tonight?
A cheeseburger.
I hope you're feeling good, Morris.
You can handle a burger.
I got diarrhea. I feel that, brother. I feel that.
Think you're stupid?
I'm always in a 48-hour window of diarrhea.
Get to it.
Okay.
I probably should get it checked out by a doctor, but I'm horrified for them to tell me what horrified for them to tell me what's wrong with me.
Hear my name come out of your disgusting mouth, penis.
But it's ready.
All right, let's have a look. Jesus Christ! Is that my cremated grandmother? Grandma, is that you? Dirty old hag.
What? No, it's not your grandmother. It's the burger that you asked me to make for Junior.
Are you sure? You sure it's not a hockey puck?
What? A hockey puck?
Yeah, you be the goalie, and I'll be the shooter. I'll teach you for bullying me.
What? Wait, why did you do that?
Move aside, penis, and let me show you how it's done. All right, Tubby, here's your burger. What in God's name is this?
Oh, it's the grilled cheese Chef Pee made me earlier.
Chef Wienerhead, get in here!
I assume you.
Oh, he even has the little pencil. That's funny. Gordon Ramsay always has a pencil in his ear.
And go over and put this rock back in the volcano where you got it from.
It's not a rock. It's supposed to be a grilled cheese sandwich.
Supposed to be, and you're supposed to be a chef. So why don't you run along, take that, dig a hole 6 feet under, and bury that in there along with your career. All right, anyway, Fatso, here's your burger.
Is it good?
Is it good? This is a half-pound Wagyu beef patty with freshly made Wisconsin cheddar with freshly chopped
Chief
romaine
man looking
hearts,
at cooking,
fine
but I
ripe
feel bad for him,
tomatoes
though.
on a brioche bun, and you're asking me if it's good. I won't serve this to the Queen of England. So if it's not good, I'll chop my left leg off.
All right, I'll try it. All right. This is the greatest thing I've ever eaten.
I bet it is.
Chef Pee-Pee!
What is that ungodly noise?
Chef Pee-Pee, where's my dinner?
Oh, good Lord, an even fatter turtle.
Wait, who are you?
I'm the guy trying to make your chef a better cook.
Oh, thank God. About time.
Dad, you have to let him cook for you. He's amazing.
Wait, really?
Yeah, let me go whip something up for you.
Okay.
All right, here you are.
Oh my God, this looks delicious.
What I've prepared for you this evening is a nice fillet of beef with mature feline innocence, paired beautifully with a
That looks really
fresh
good.
Maine lobster tail with red crayon shavings and broccolini.
Oh, wow, this actually looks edible.
It is, Dad.
Wait, it is?
Yes.
It is edible?
It is.
Wait, I can actually eat this and not get sick.
You can.
Oh my God.
You can.
He never made anything that's edible. You know what? You're hired and he's fired.
Well, I wasn't necessarily looking for a job.
Too late. You already got the job.
Dad, you're really gonna fire Chef Pee-Pee?
Oh yeah, watch me.
Gordon Ramsay thinks my cookie's so bad. It's not that bad.
Chef Pee-Pee! What do you want, Bowser? Oh, you're fired.
Man, Pack Attack's a
Wait, why do you
fucking
sound like
monster.
that?
This is what I want out of a trainee, by the way.
Why am I fired?
He's just
Because
killing everything
Chef
I
Pee-Pee
throw
over
at
there
him.
could cook way
He's
better
not even
than
level
you.
50
His food
yet.
is actually edible. Wait, edible? You can actually eat it? Yes.
This might be the best Amiibo we've actually trained all day. That's kind of really funny.
Cooking up some stuff. So get out of here, scram. You can't cook. Okay. Oh, Chef Pee-Pee, this is the last time you'll ever see this house. I guess it's time to say my final goodbyes. Oh, goodbye, house.
Here, I gotta go pee really quick, man. I'll be right back.
So what was that for? You
I gotta piss, man. I gotta piss like a racehorse. Can't drink all that water, man. It's gotta go somewhere. I'll be right back. I'll fill up my water too. I might grab one more Coke. We might train one more Amiibo. I don't want to add any more videos because I don't know if we'll actually finish them. But I might add. We might go a little longer. I might train one more Amiibo. Then after that, I'm out. Train tomorrow. All right. Ew. Hydration. All right, so we will go on. Don't add any more videos though. If we run out of videos, we run out of videos. I don't know if you guys heard my whole little spiel. We're gonna train 2 Amiibos, this guy and the next one. So we might go a little longer than 14 hours. I'll probably restart the stream. But once we hit that, once that second guy is trained though, I'm out.
You know what? I hate this house.
I don't want to start training a guy and then leave halfway. That's,
Oh, Junior, the deed
I
is
don't know.
done.
I just hate doing that. So we'll finish the second
Just
guy.
like old Yeller.
Oh, poor Chef BB. I mean, it was his time to be put down.
Oh, yeah, it was.
We got a good couple years out of him.
He was a good dog. He was a good dog.
Yeah, he was. Well, I mean, now we can actually eat edible food.
I know, right?
Now, I'll never get tired of this food.
Me either.
Let's eat.
Grab the
I wonder how they did that. Puffed him up with stuffing or something.
Oh, I just farted pretty good.
All right, you fat sack of lard. There's some more lobster tails. Now eat up.
Mr. Ramsey, I don't want any more lobster tails.
You don't want any more lobster tails? I've never heard of such nonsense. Now eat your lobster tails.
Can I please have something different?
All right. Well, here's a bloomin' onion.
Do you ever make anything bad?
No, everything I make's delicious.
Well, can I have a Happy Meal or something?
A Happy Meal? What nonsense! I would never put that toxic waste in my body. Now eat your lobster tails.
I need to lose some weight. I'm gonna Uber eat some McDonald's or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna train this thing man.
Okay. Just lock the door.
Opera GX. Trying to play a game while you're watching your favorite YouTuber on the side, and then boom.
Oh,
your
fuck.
game starts lagging because your soy boy web browser is hogging all your resources.
Oh, man. I'm in my room, and I finally get to enjoy some McDonald's.
Why is the door locked?
I'm
Open this door!
I'm coming.
Open the bloody door!
Oh, okay.
Lobster tails!
No, I don't want any more lobster tails.
Yes, lobster tails.
No, I'm full. I don't want any lobster tails.
What? Do I smell bloody McDonald's in here?
No, that's just my farts. I farted.
No, that's not what a lobster tail fart smells like. I'm coming in to check your room.
No.
Here I go.
Oh, I gotta hide my McDonald's.
Well. What have we got here?
This is really old. I was gonna throw it away.
Oh, I wouldn't know. Because all McDonald's food looks disgusting. And since it's over a month old, you wouldn't mind if I threw it away for you, would you?
No, you can throw it away, but
All right, there we are.
but what am I supposed to eat?
Your lobster tails!
But I don't want any more lobster tails.
Well, it's a delicacy and people would kill for it. So eat your lobster tails.
I hate Gordon Ramsay. I'm tired of eating lobster tails. I want McDonald's. Oh, I really miss Chef BB. At least I wasn't fat, because I would never eat because his cooking sucked. I have to find a way to get rid of Gordon Ramsay. But my dad will never fire him because my dad loves lobster tails. I have to call Chef BB and ask him for some help. Beep, 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 beep. Hey, Chef BB.
Ah, the Rami! Wait, Junior, is that you? Wow, you fat. What
Hi,
happened to
Grandpa.
you?
Gordon Ramsay cooks delicious food every night, so I got really fat.
Oh, wow. Sounds like a rich man's problem to have a good chef cook for you.
Wait, are you homeless? Why are you living in a box?
Wait, I'm not homeless. I'm just, outside chilling. Yep, I like the outside. Ants biting my butt, stuff like that. Dirt everywhere. Yep. My mansion, it has a heater, but it's broken. I like cold air. So I'm just chilling out here in the cold. Just waiting.
Well, I was wondering if you could help me get Gordon Ramsay fired.
Wait, you get Gordon Ramsay fired? Are you serious, Junior?
Yeah, because he cooks really good food every night. I'm tired of being fat. I want McDonald's. I want normal food sometimes. He won't stop cooking lobster tails.
I thought you wanted lobster tails. The good food.
Well, I thought I did, but now I just want you back. So can you help me get him fired, please?
Let me think about it. I gotta mark some things out of my schedule. Hold on just a second. Yeah. All right, I'm not doing anything. Okay, let's go get Gordon. All right, Junior, how do we get rid of Gordon? Junior, hurry up!
Hold on. I'm fat.
Really?
Hold on. The stairs. Okay. How do we get Gordon Ramsay fired?
McDonald's is
Your dad
addictive
will
though.
never
I love
fire him because he
McDonald's.
loves the
I love
food too
McDonald's.
much.
I'm a fat
Okay, how
piece
do we
of
get
shit.
Gordon
I'll say
Ramsay to
it.
quit? We just
I
tell him his
love
cooking
McDonald's.
sucks
I would
and
eat
he'll
McDonald's
cry
every
about
day if I
Well,
had.
he's not gonna believe
Well, I don't
that.
know.
He actually
My dad's a
has
great
taste
chef,
buds,
so
and
I
he
probably
cooks good.
I would mix it up a bit. But I could eat
know.
McDonald's
Well,
like
if you dress
anytime I
up
went
like a
out. I'd
chef
probably eat
that's more
McDonald's if I
famous
had
than
it free.
him,
Like
and
if
tell
I
him his
just could
cooking
get it for
sucks. He'll
free.
have to believe you because you're more famous than him.
Who's the chef more famous than him though?
Junior!
Oh, hold on, Chef Baby. Hi.
Okay.
Junior, here's some more lobster tails. Eat up.
I don't want any more lobster tails, Gordon.
Well, you better eat these lobster tails.
Wait, real quick. What chef did you grow up loving?
Chef Boyardee. I loved his ravioli.
All right, thank you for telling me.
Now eat your lobster tails.
I'll eat them. All right, Chef Baby. You have to dress up like Chef Boyardee and then tell him his cooking sucks.
Okay, I can do that.
Junior's gonna love these last 3 lobster tails.
Hey, it's me
Chef Boyardee?
in the flesh.
Well, what are you doing here? It's an honor.
Well, they don't call me Chef Boy about the party for nothing. I'm on my way to a party right now.
Oh, you must be starving. Would you like a lobster tail?
Lobster tail. No, ew. Where's the canned ravioli?
Canned ravioli, sir? I'll get right on it.
Well, you're not a chef unless you're cooking canned ravioli. Only the best chefs can cook out of that.
Well, I'm sorry, sir. I was just making lobster tails.
Well, that's not good enough. I need canned ravioli.
Okay, well, I'll go get canned ravioli right now.
No. It's too late. You've already messed up. You're done. You should just quit at life.
Oh, but, sir, I devoted my whole life to becoming a chef to be just like you.
Your whole life? What a waste of a life. Oh, my God. If you're actually cooking this and not ravioli? Wow, you just wasted your whole life. Ugh. Get out of here.
I have failed, Chef Boyardee.
Chef Baby, you did it. You got rid of Gordon Ramsay.
I know. I didn't think it would actually work, but
I love
he's
Chef
gone.
Boyardee. I love it too. It's really good.
He knew you without you even introducing yourself.
I know. I kind of do look like him, right?
So we can go back to eating your disgusting food now.
I kind of want to try these lobster tails first, okay?
All right. I'm so glad I got you back, Chef Baby.
What is your favorite food? My dad's spaghetti, BLTs, and pancakes, and ice cream cake. Those are a 4-way tie. Spooky spook time. Time to get scared.
In this first video, the dashcam footage from a truck caught the exact moment an ambush took place. The video clearly shows as multiple people alongside the highway use an improvised roadblock made of tree branches to force drivers to stop. The people responsible were multiple illegal immigrants angered by a recent demolition of a makeshift camp they had set up. As soon as the truck stopped, they would climb the guardrail and throw multiple sticks, rocks, and even lumps of concrete at the driver. Luckily, the driver would make it past the roadblock, though he would claim that in the moment he feared for his life, and unfortunately he would receive multiple wounds from items thrown through the windshield that would ultimately require him to seek medical attention. This footage takes place at 1:30 a.m. on a Sunday, and it features dashcam footage of a car traveling along a quiet stretch of road in the country. As the car approaches an intersection, a hooded man can be seen standing with his head bowed in the middle of the road. As the car gets closer, the man can be seen attempting to walk in front of it, forcing the driver to stop. And that's when the man can be heard screaming as he lunges towards the car, which of course would force the driver to step on the gas and get out of there. driver claims that after the encounter, he would frantically try to call and warn his wife, who was traveling on the same road about a minute behind him. Unfortunately, he wasn't quick enough, which would cause his wife to experience the exact same encounter. To this day, the couple claims they were unsure of whether the man was trying to rob them, take their cars, or hurt them in some way or another. This next footage takes place on a dark and isolated.
Oh, this is wild. This is fucking nuts.
Nothing out of the ordinary. When, just as the car rounds a bend, an out-of-place figure wearing a suit with a briefcase and an umbrella comes into frame. And directly after, another identical man can be seen. The men would retreat into the long grass, where suddenly it's clear there are multiple men looking identical to each other. They seem to have been startled by the vehicle, as if they had been caught. When suddenly, further down the road,
I'll drive away. No, fuck this. Yeah,
this
what?
one holding a flare. It's still unclear what happened next.
What the fuck is going on?
The driver truly witnessed that night. Though,
What
many
the
believe the
fuck?
driver had drove right in the middle of a cult, taking part in a ritual of some sort.
Like, what insanity? Fuck that. I'm out, man. I'm fucking...
In this video, you can see the dashcam footage of a
This
parked
bitch is
vehicle
stupid.
in the middle
Bitch
of
is
an
a
October
fucking
day in
idiot.
2014. From the audio, it's clear someone is inside the car, as you can hear the window roll down, followed by the driver saying how creepy something is. And that's when you realize what the driver is talking about, as you can see a man wearing a disturbing looking mask walk around the vehicle. According to the driver, there were 5 others with the same mask on not visible from the dash cam. Though, even still, it's clear the driver thinks it's a joke, as you can hear her laughing. But that's when the masked men break one of the car's windows and proceed to rob the driver of all her valuables. The whole while, horrifying screams from the driver can be heard. This footage was taken in the middle of the night in a desolate field.
Oh yeah, this
located
is
in Saudi
weird. This is
Arabia.
weird. This
Almost
is
right away, you can see as the
Witch or some
driver is
shit.
slowly approaching a white figure that looks to be holding a cane off in the distance. As the footage progresses, the white figure starts limping towards the vehicle, and after a few seconds, the driver can be heard panicking. After a while longer, the figure continues to move towards the driver, and now obviously terrified, the driver can be heard yelling commands at the figure that can basically be translated to back up and get away from my car. Near the end of the video, the figure can be heard making a shrieking noise directed at the driver. The video itself is no doubt disturbing, and it's still unclear what the driver had actually caught on video that night.
Like, what the fuck is that, dude? Like, what so fucking scary, man. I can't imagine running into that out in the middle of Bub.
This footage comes from.
No, I'm good, right? Right? I'm out.
In the footage, you can see as 3 officers are attempting to assist the owners
Fuck
of a car
that.
that had broken down on the side of the road. Though, as the footage progresses, the officers look behind them as if to react to a noise. And that's when all of them desperately try to get out of the way of a car coming straight towards them at an
Run
extremely
his
high
ass
speed.
over. Yeah.
The car would barely miss the officers and come to a screeching halt further down the road. The driver of the vehicle was discovered to be intoxicated 26-year-old Cedric Keith Henson Jr. Though the parked vehicles would receive serious damage, luckily no one was hurt. Back in 2016, a sort of killer clown phase would shake Americans for a few months. It basically consisted of multiple people dressing up in clown costumes. For many, the motive was simply to scare people, though others would actually rob and even kidnap people. And during that time, in 2016, a family would drive home in South Yorkshire late at night when their dashcam would capture a clown step out in front of their vehicle. The clown would proceed to just stand there and wave, until after a few seconds, the clown would sprint towards the vehicle. The driver of the vehicle would desperately go in reverse, until finally going back in drive, forcing the clown to get out of the way.
I'd run him over too. Like, fuck that.
This video shows the dashcam footage of a police cruiser located in Texas. In the video, you can see as the car in front of the police cruiser suddenly swerves and brakes in an attempt to avoid an object on the road. As the cruiser gets closer, it's revealed that the object is a woman lying passed out on the road. Luckily, Sergeant Scott would stop to help the woman by waking her up and getting her on her feet. The woman was overall suspected
Fuck
of
'em all
having
to
been
death,
intoxicated
right.
when she ran her car into a nearby
Fuck
ditch
that, man.
and walked back up the road just to pass out moments later.
I'm not fucking with that
What's
shit.
terrifying is just how many times she had been almost ran over prior to Sergeant Scott stopping to help her.
This woman's fucking lucky. She is stupidly lucky. I'm shocked that nobody else did this, by the way. Nobody just dragged her dumb ass off to the side. I would have done. I don't know if I would, though. I don't know if I would want to get involved. I probably would. I think I would. I'm not going to let some random person die. Let's, like, wake her the fuck up, throw some Mountain Dew in her face or something. Like, dude, get the fuck out of here, man. You're going to die on this. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Did you know that randomly
Doodle Bob,
one
yeah.
of these SpongeBob mobile games, Krusty Cook-Off, released on the Switch? Did you also know that when it did release on the Switch, they took this free-to-play mobile game and charged $30 for it before immediately buckling under pressure, I guess, and then dropping it by half? And would you believe me if I said the game is garbage? When all is said and done, I think I would honestly say that SpongeBob's adventures on the Game Boy Advance were a pleasant surprise, actually. Some of the games were terrible, you know, why bother sugarcoating it, but the movie game, Creature from the Krusty Krab, and hell, even Super Sponge, they weren't the worst things I've ever played, which for portable versions of licensed games, I gotta tell you, my expectations were really low.
Imagination.
And then the DS happened. What, you thought 7 GBA games were impressive? Oh, that's nothing. SpongeBob managed to grace the DS with a total of 9 games. And now I have to play all of them. I went to college! Even going beyond the DS, the 3DS had some love too. Remember Squiggle Pants on the Wii with the U-Draw tablet? Well, that was also released on the 3DS, so you pop that cartridge in and you get to experience this decent 30-minute long WarioWare clone without needing that stupid tablet accessory. Cool. Hero Pants released on the 3DS as well, and it's just as terrible as it was on the Vita. Good to see we have all the bases covered here. We are nearly finally done taking a look at all of these SpongeBob games that had the audacity to be released to the public. More or less. Just gotta do this disclaimer one more time. We're not gonna be talking about any of the Nicktoons games that may have SpongeBob as the star hero. We're not gonna be doing that. Maybe in the future, not now. Because even still, we got 9+ games to look at here. How did this happen? I am rapidly approaching the state of advanced darkness here, so why not come on in and join me for the ride. This is the final stop of the SpongeBob video game retrospective. The last one, I promise you. I want off this ride so badly. Taking a look at these games really brings me back to yet another odd era in gaming, a time where Nintendo was pretending like both the GBA and the DS were going to coexist, rather than the reality of the DS being the obvious next step in the handheld gaming timeline. You see, the final GBA game, Atlantis Square Panthers,
The GBA was
released in
the
late
shit, though.
2007,
I
and while
love that
title
console.
Did also release on the DS. It was actually the third Sponge game on the
I want to
console.
ride.
The first
I
being
want
the
to.
Yellow
I want
Avenger,
to off
releasing
this
2
ride
years
so badly.
prior
But
in
props to him.
2005.
Yeah, fuck that.
Well,
I
to
couldn't
start
do
this
it.
journey
I couldn't do
1
this.
year into the DS's
I'd rather
life cycle,
eat my
let's
own
see if
shit
SpongeBob
than
made the
play
jump
all
to 2
these
screens
SpongeBob
gracefully.
games.
Considering that, unlike the GBA, there is no SpongeBob-themed console to play these games on, chances are that's a big ol' no. I'll have you know, I played all 9 of these games over the span of 2 weeks, and only cried for about 20 minutes. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy's evil nemesis, the Dirty Bubble, is at it again. He stole Mermaid Man's special belt. Oh, that dastardly villain. Well, just before SpongeBob resorts to violence and attempts to stab the villain to death, that is pretty extreme in all honesty. The bubble gets himself into a washing machine, causing him to split into a ton of bubbles. So now it's up to SpongeBob to, I guess, run around the city and stop a bunch of villains wreaking havoc in Bikini Bottom? Huh? Weird. Okay, so like the opening cutscene almost has no bearing on the entire game, aside from the fact that, hey, there are going to be these tiny little dirty bubbles around the city, so they're a little collectible now. Have at it. And also now SpongeBob is in a bad Mermaid Man cosplay. Have fun. Whatever gets the spongy one to go into a 2-dimensional plane and do some platforming, I guess, right?
1 hour later.
I have no idea what this game is. Alright, so you are regularly
That game
working
looks
on
pretty
objectives
fucking
to help
good
out
for
some residents
DS.
of Bikini Bottom, but like, it's all just done in the most mundane platforming I've ever experienced. Exploration is clearly the focus here, but it all just feels so aimless. The controls are incredibly slow and floaty. Any touchscung mechanics feel
I think it
totally
looks pretty
shoehorned
good
in
for
that
game
vintage,
DS,
early
man.
DS-styled way. There's a jellyfish milking minigame. Oh, I don't like this. This is on me, you know, thinking that this is going to be a 2D platformer here, but in reality, it's just a non-stop barrage of busy work that happens to take place in only 2 dimensions. I'm here to go and fight some villains and use superhero moves and whatnot to defeat them, but 30 minutes in, I'm doing food delivery? Is this false advertising? Can I sue? The low poly models are something special though. I like these a whole lot. I don't know, man. I do have the game on the PSP as well, and that console's a bit more powerful, so maybe the game fares better there? No, it's exactly the same. And the worst part? I actually thought it was going to be kind of different. I'm really losing it, aren't I? Breacher from the Krusty Carb, this time on the DS. Hooray! So, if you remember correctly, while this game has always been a massive fever dream in an interactive form, I thought the console game overstayed its welcome while the WayForward developed GBA game was a surprisingly fine time. And thankfully, WayForward also helmed the DS version. Alright then, time to get my expectations.
I would not
way
go to
too
this
high
detail.
once again. Make SpongeBob
I would do the
walk by
console
swiping
stuff, and I would
over
say,
him in the
fuck
direction
this.
you
I would
want.
not do. Give him
Oh,
props for
sweet
the
mother of
mobile
pearl, it's a
stuff.
touchscreen game?
I would not
Yeah,
touch
sure enough,
any
it's
mobile
Mario
games
versus
from
Donkey
like
Kong
10 years
style,
ago.
Lemming
Fuck
style,
that.
that sort of game. You gotta draw over the characters in order
Props
to
to
get
him,
them to
though.
do anything. I can see the designers now. They were thinking to themselves, you know the one thing that holds platformers back? Being able to actually control the characters. We got to eliminate that part. On top of losing direct control, there are also fetch quest mechanics. This is disgusting. There are some fine enough touchscreen mini games now though, and there's also some animated cutscenes, so that's, you know, that's kind of cool, but man, you know what? I can only pretend to give this game merits for so long. This is bad. Once I got to the part where a jellyfish started invading plankton mid-dream and I had to blow into the microphone to get rid of them, and I also knew to do so because the game features the most generic Arial font I've ever seen. This looks like a fan game from the early 90s. I hit a breaking point, all right. I was done. In the previous SpongeBob video, I did say that WayForward is actually a company that provides mixed results rather than certified bangers. And hey, this is a perfect example of that. Look no further than the GBA and DS versions of the same game, and we have such a drastic difference. What a bizarre timeline we're in. But then, Atlantis SquarePantis for the DS. Now, thanks to all of the suggestions I've gotten these SpongeBob videos over the years, I came to one solid conclusion really early on that the console version, whatever, the GBA version, also whatever. It's the DS version of Atlantis SquarePantis that's the one to check out. So you guys have expectations set way high, and that's never done me wrong before. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready.
Vanguard Financial Advice can help you.
No, we
save
can't
for
even
vacation,
skip this fucking cutscene.
retirement,
Bullshit.
your first home,
Bullshit.
and more. We're here to help you
Video plays soon. Fuck you.
discover
Fuck you,
Vanguard
Vanguard.
Advice Services.
Oh my, 2 ads? 2 ads unskippable? I like Subway, but fuck you. Fuck you, Subway.
That's why? Dude, the DS version
Vanguard
is
is
a
actually a pretty
3D
decent
platformer?
company, but
wait,
I'm still salty
on,
with the
on
ads.
the DS, a 3D what? Oh yeah, this is my jam right here. Oh my god. All right, you know what? This feeling of joy and happiness that I'm currently experiencing, I had almost forgotten what this felt like. I can't believe it was Atlantis SquarePantis on the DS that makes me feel this way. Didn't like the console version, didn't like the GBA version, but this one? This is a good one. So yes, this is a 3D side-scrolling platformer with a partner mechanic, letting you swap between 2 characters at the push of a button, combine unique abilities when necessary, like SpongeBob being able to inflate on demand. You know, good for him, I guess. And also, it forbids you from progressing too far without making sure your partner is right beside you. That part is a bit annoying, but overall, it's not that bad. And best of all, it's actually kind of enjoyable to control. You gotta keep this in perspective. 3D was hardly the DS's strong suit, so the fact that we got this is really impressive. Like, genuinely. And then you stand on the back of a boatmobile and you start up an arcade shooter segment? Dude, what is this game? Why is the DS version of this special episode tie-in the only one that felt competently made? The environments are nicely varied, the combat is so nonsensical.
Alright, we're gonna go until we hit level 50 on this guy.
Very quickly and do not bog down the overall experience. Listen here, okay? In the grand scope of platformers and the mountain of quality titles on the DS, I'm not gonna lie to you and say this is some crazy hidden gem and Mario really needs to watch out for himself, but you know
3D,
what? I'll be damned.
baby.
If you're into licensed games at all, especially if you're nostalgic for SpongeBob, this is a good game. By God, it's enjoyable.
3D platformer on the
This is a bit
DS.
of a spoiler, but this is not even my favorite 3D platformer featured in this very video. But hey, like I said, I'm getting way too ahead of myself here. That's a spoiler. You know what? You all steered me in the right direction with this one. Genuinely, Atlantis SquarePantis, pretty good game. Didn't see that coming, so thank you so much for that. This will stay in the collection no matter what. But what's next? Oh my god, I get to talk about Drawn to Life finally? Oh man, okay, I will keep this brief because this will take over literally the entire episode, but I love the Drawn to Life series. If you've never given these games a shot, well, essentially, Drawn to Life is a series of incredibly simple platformers that let you draw a ton of the in-game assets as you're playing. If you need a platform, for example, well, the game will stop you, you draw whatever you want in this little box, and then boom, I made that. That's my creation, that's mine. As long as you don't go in expecting some sort of platforming masterpiece here, but if you have a baby
I've
brain
never
like
seen
me,
it.
and get serotonin by seeing your creations play out in real time, these are good fun.
That looks really
and
cool.
up until you get to the second game's original ending, it's a charming series overall. No, I don't want to talk about the ending. Clearly, these games were popular enough to have a spin-off within the world of Bikini Bottom. Drawn to life, SpongeBob SquarePants Edition. Doodle Bob is back. That's a big me hoy me noy moment right there. And I guess since Sponge and Pat just can't be bothered to deal with him today, leave it to you, the player, the omnipotent god in the world, to save the day. This is my SpongeBob, by the way. This is why I have someone else do my thumbnails. Okay, time to draw my very own hero. Alright, who should be the ultimate Bikini Bottom hero to save the day when our mightiest heroes just don't feel up to it? This is my fanfiction, don't shame me. Did you have SpongeBob being terrified of a poorly drawn Sonic on your bingo card for today? Don't lie to me, of course you did. So yeah, like the rest of the games in this series, this is a pretty unremarkable platformer, but you often run into these drawing
That's really
segments where
cool.
you get to draw
Yeah, it's
in-game
kind of cool. You
elements
get to run
like
around as
checkpoints and
Sonic.
bubble platforms. When you go back to the hub world, you can draw things like houses and furniture for said houses, and I don't know, considering I'm sticking to this whole Sonic thing, making a bed with a Chaos Emerald blanket, I am enjoying this immensely. Every level also has multiple hidden Chow in them to find, which is crazy.
Yeah, this looks
since
awesome.
Sonic Adventure taught us that Chow can't swim, yet they're all over the water here. That's crazy. That's where they go when you mess around and put them in the pool in the Chow Garden. They end up here. Drawn to Life can realistically be the dumbest game you want it to be, and I couldn't appreciate that more.
Yeah, this looks fucking
is
awesome.
Good, but it is very much a what you see is what you get kind of game, you know? But hey, at the end of the day, 2 good SpongeBob games back to back. That's really cool. I didn't think that was going to happen here, but I really just hope we can keep this train going. So what's next? It's a cooking game. SpongeBob versus the big one, Beach Party Cook-Off. Rolls right off the tongue. I will say this much, aside from
Doodle
Drawn to
Bob.
Life,
Doodle
this
Bob
is
is
the only
awesome.
game
I
in the
love Doodle
franchise
Bob.
to be a DS exclusive.
Doodle Bob
so
might be my favorite character.
yay.
We were at. I might say
Series
Doodle
timeline,
Bob.
I no longer was watching the show, but I guess there was an episode where this absolute hunk of a fish voiced by Johnny Depp showed up, and it was a big deal, I guess? Certainly how the game makes it sound, Jack Kahuna Laguna is in town hosting a beach party, and he demands there be a contest to decide who will cook for it. Well, SpongeBob likes to cook. Let's go! Immediately after starting this game up, this interface is really bothering me, honestly. All these cutscenes look like they're from an old PC game from the early 2000s. It looks like a Flash game here. These guys should have had a decent budget, right? Use it. Taking one look at the box art, the expectations are set up pretty clearly. This was gonna be a Cooking Mama clone, right? There's a bunch of cooking games on the DS with Mama as the character. SpongeBob likes to cook. This is a perfect combo. And wouldn't you know it, it is like that. Oh, I am so tired. Things are slightly more complex since you have like a little freedom in when you get to perform the tasks, and rather than simply finishing when you make an item and give it to a customer, you just keep going until you satisfy a set number of customers. In that way, it's almost like a restaurant manager like Diner Dash. I didn't think they could make the Cooking Mama and or Diner Dash format feel a lot more tedious than they already do, but major congrats to Beach Party Cook-Off. They achieved it. And also, there's not a single holographic meatloaf in sight. Terrible. Obvious fan service. You could have had that one for free. You know what would have been a really good idea for this? They should have used SpongeBob's mother for this one, trying to teach a young SpongeBob how to cook. That way we could have a legit Cooking Mama crossover the same way we have a Drawn to Life one, but whatever, you know, I won't be mad about it. I'll just stop writing these perfect fanfictions now. Next up, we have Truth or Square DS. Okay, now here is where the real money is. So a quick refresher course on this one as well. I wasn't huge on the console version. It was developed by the Battle for Bikini Bottom devs, so that's cool, but it was easily their weakest work with the property. Although every version of the game also has a different yet equally creepy zoom in on SpongeBob's face as the box art, so you know, that's something. However, with the DS version, we have another 3D platformer, and it's actually pretty good too. Oh my god, that's crazy. Had to jump back to the opening credits for this one now to see. Okay, Altron. Can't say this is a studio that I've really heard of much before, but per their Wikipedia, they're responsible for just a ton of licensed games, but more importantly, Atlantis SquarePantis DS, Truther Square DS, and Drawn to Life SpongeBob Edition. Oh, Criminy Jim, we did it! We found the good games here. WayForward may have had the most interesting trilogy on the GBA, but I think Altron are the ones that provided the most interesting trilogy on the DS. This is really exciting. So essentially, Truther Square on the DS is a more refined version of Atlantis SquarePantis.
Again, that game looks really good too.
It controls a bit better, it looks a bit better, the exploration is a bit more rewarding, the team-up mechanic is totally gone, making progression a lot more seamless. You can still become a big shot after getting happy enough. By God, this may be the definitive Truther Square experience. There is some touchscreen and even microphone mechanics here or there, and that stuff isn't all that great, but man, this was overall a genuinely enjoyable game, and one of my favorites in the entire SpongeBob franchise. Didn't see that coming. The entire concept of going through SpongeBob's memories is still not all that fleshed out, since it never really feels like you're reliving the moments from the show, but unlike the console versions, the levels here actually do end with segments that make sense. You got jellyfishing, the fry cook games where you go one-on-one against Patrick, the talent show where Squidward tries to be a big deal but SpongeBob the janitor is getting a whole lot more applause. That's here too. Damn it, I actually really love this. That is all I wanted with Truther Square, man, the accuracy. You know, at least I don't really remember the giant submarine robot trying to actively kill SpongeBob with these giant spiky side wheels, but hey, like I said before, I fell off the show for a while. Maybe robots trying to murder our heroes actually was the theme of an episode. I don't know. I'm way out of touch. And yes, we even have the Jiggle Me Handles line too. Perfect. And all this praise I have for random SpongeBob games is all fine and good, but you know what that means. Being that this is the end of the Altron trilogy, and we still have 3 games to go. Oh, but don't you worry. If you thought the rest of this episode was gonna be all happy and cheery until the end credits roll, no, absolutely not. Boating Bash on the DS. I'm so tired. So the Wii version of Boating Bash was honestly kind of okay. A car destruction game fits SpongeBob a whole lot more than a traditional racing game would, and the developers did a pretty decent job getting a fun time out of it. But if you were wondering if it were possible that cumbersome touch controls for a racing game on the DS would make the game incredibly unfun, then good job, you nailed it. All you do is hold on the touchscreen in the direction the road is, maybe bump into another driver if told to do so, and I mean, I guess this is the only way to get it done since it's not a traditional racer like Mario Kart, but this game also didn't need to exist in the first place. We're back in licensed game hell. Surf and Skate Road Trip. All right, this one is a little bit more interesting. This does have a console version, but yes, as you can see, it is exclusive to the Xbox 360. And say it with me, children, Ant is not gonna buy an Xbox 360 for a couple of SpongeBob games. Thank you so much. You've all been paying attention, that's great. You mean to tell me they added 2 SpongeBob games to the backwards compatibility program just to mess with me? Including one game that I haven't talked about. It's not gonna happen. Oh, on top of that, it's also a Kinect game. That's a double negative right there. Hey, with that knowledge, I don't even need to play the game.
He really wants off this ride.
This one was obvious. Well, last time I checked, you can't hook up a Kinect to a DS, so we're golden now. Oh, no, your eyes aren't deceiving you. This is the game's actual frame rate. This is one of the choppiest games I've ever played. Oh my god, how did this get past quality assurance? And since we got all these trick challenges for all of these board-based events, the game has the audacity, the gall, the barnacles to ask you to be precise with this? Does it even matter if the game is fun? I mean, of course not, because the game is terrible, but I'm just saying, would it even matter? Oh, but at least the DS version has additional snowboarding gameplay included. I take it back. Clearly the game is good.
Oh my god, that looks horrible.
What the f was that? Last up, the final SpongeBob game to, quote, grace the DS. Plankton's Robotic Revenge. Oh god, we're really here again, aren't we? Well, this isn't the first time I've played this game. I did play the only SpongeBob game to release on the Wii U a while back, and Yeah, I absolutely hated it. Just this repetitive and tedious top-down shooter. It was one of the most boring games I've ever played. And regarding somehow squeezing that entire experience to the DS, oh yeah, man, this is going to be good. Oh wow. Oh yeah, man. Oh dude, what? Oh whoa, this is crazy, man. Yeah. This is horrendous. Loving the SpongeBob model, by the way. This is basically what my brain is reduced to at this point. You know what? Like I said with the previous games, I guess this is the best you can expect for a DS version of Robotic Revenge, which at the time was a next-gen type game, but did they really need to waste resources on this in the first place? They released this on the 3DS at the same exact time. I don't know, maybe the higher production values of the 3DS
How did
how did
this shit release? Brain rot, yeah.
Wait, I hate this game. Why did I buy it 3 times? Considering the DS is more powerful than the Game Boy Advance, it's at least notable how much more variety there is to be found here, so that's interesting. But 3 good games in a sea of 9. The 3 games on 3DS aren't all that good either. It is really telling that the further along the SpongeBob video game timeline we got, outside of a few special circumstances, I won't deny that, things just got worse and worse and worse, and we ended with total rock bottom. Praise be to Way Forward and Altron. If not for you guys, the franchise would be batting a damn near 0. This entire retrospective really makes the release of Battle for Bikini Bottom rehydrated and the announcement of the upcoming platformer, the Cosmic Shake, all the more impactful. There is good to be pulled from this franchise, but a lot of companies have no idea how to get it done, and we got to see it firsthand.
Did he ever reviews Cosmic
On
Shake?
mobile devices? Man, that's weird, isn't it? You could argue that after the original Battle for Bikini Bottom, SpongeBob SquarePants video games weren't bad, they were just simply misunderstood. It would be a dumb argument to make, but hey, you can still make it. Of course these games are bad.
Nope.
But now, you know what time it is.
It'd be kind of cool if he did, with all of his SpongeBob experience.
Of course, at the very top we have Truth or Square, then Atlantis SquarePantis, and then Drawn to Life. Altron, that trilogy, you guys did really good. Awesome stuff.
You really wanted
After
off that ride. Yeah, I could see why.
Like the rest of them, honestly, they were all really, really rough. And then put Surf and Skate Road Trip and Robotic Revenge right at the very bottom, in the trash bin where they belong. God, what were they thinking? And with that being said, we're done. It all started with Battle for Bikini Bottom, but then...
One eternity later.
The SpongeBob video game retrospective is completed. Now, yes, of course, we have the Cosmic Shake coming out soon. That should be really cool. Inevitably, more games will follow after that. And yes, once again, I know we haven't talked about every single game out there. There's web browser games, there's Flash games, there's all the Nicktoons games. Like I mentioned earlier, Underpants Slam is now on Xbox backwards compatibility. Not talking about it. There's that weird plug and play where you hold SpongeBob's nose in a potentially demonetizing way. Probably not going to touch that one either. But for all of the games that were released on consoles that realistically matter, let's be honest here, I'm done. Nearly 40 games that have SpongeBob in the title have been taken off my backlog, and I am a much lesser person as a result. But genuinely, I want to thank you all for the support on this little adventure that I went on. I did not expect the reception that I was getting for all of these SpongeBob videos, and you really kept me going to get through to the end, no matter how dark things got. So with that all being said, go and play Battle for Bikini Bottom, jiggle me handle SpongeBob, enjoy a nice holographic meatloaf on me, find your nearest copies of Plankton's Robotic Revenge and throw them in the trash so you can make the world a better place. And with that, I'm gone. Goodbye, everybody. I'll remember you all in therapy.
I'm gonna get guy right here.
What? Ow.
Finally finished what he set out to do. He did. Wild.
Ooh, man, I love me some KFC chickens, folk. It's so good it made me want to slap my mama.
Hey, Black Ocean, I'm about to watch TV.
But Mario, I was about to play the Xbox.
What?
I was about to play the Xbox.
The Xbox?
Yeah.
Well, you can play the Xbox later. I want to watch TV.
Mario, you so green for that? Breaking news, okay? Popeyes has released a new chicken sandwich that's selling out all across America.
and we have Brooklyn T. Guy on the scene to tell us what all the fuss is about. Brooklyn?
Hello, I'm standing outside Popeyes where people are going bok bok bagok for their new chicken sandwich. Now they're sold out right now, but I'm standing here with Jamal, who was lucky enough to get one of those chicken sandwiches before it sold out. Tell us, Jamal, how is it?
Oh, it good.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. It good. Now, Jamal, I noticed you don't have a shirt. Now, why is that?
Oh, I can't afford a shirt. I spent all my money on chicken.
Oh, well, hey, we rolling? We getting this? How about I give you my shirt off my back?
Oh, really? Thanks, man. I deserve it, don't it?
Yeah, okay. Just make sure you get this, okay?
Oh, okay, thanks so much.
Yeah, there you go, kid. Now smile. All right, I just gave this poor little boy the shirt right off my back. What a nice thing for me to do, huh?
Wow, thanks, mister.
Yeah, back to you, Goodman. I look good, right? I look good? Yeah. Now give me back my shirt.
Oh, what?
Wow, people are really going crazy over a chicken sandwich. You see that, Black Yoshi? What? Black Yoshi?
Breaking news! Mario, please give me the new Poopish chicken sandwich! Please!
Black Yoshi, get off the TV!
But Mario, I really want the Poopish chicken sandwich!
Poopus?
Yeah!
You mean Popeyes?
Yeah, Popeyes, the chicken sandwich!
Well, Black Yoshi, you're not gonna get Popeyes. You already have KFC.
But Mario, this KFC old and stale, and it been sitting out.
It's only been sitting out for 2 minutes.
But Mario, I still don't want this. I want the poo-poo.
What?
Yeah, the poo-poo sandwich.
Okay, if you want a poo-poo sandwich, go to the bathroom.
Mario, you know what I be talking about. You know I want the poop.
But Black, you're not even trying now. It's called Popeyes, and you're not getting it because you already have KFC.
Well, Mario, I just really be wanting the poo pie.
Black Yoshi,
I told you another Black Yoshi one.
Sold out
Yeah.
of sandwiches. They don't have any.
Well, maybe they got some in the bag.
Okay, well then, how about you go there and see if they have
The
any
hunt
in
for
the bag.
Popeyes.
Mario, but real quick, you got $5?
No, I don't got $5.
Mario,
Ah!
I $5.
Okay, Black Yoshi, fine. Look, here, take the $5, and if they have a chicken sandwich, just buy it.
Ma, you better than Abraham Lincoln law, folks. Chicken sandwich.
Love that chicken from Popeyes. What you want, baby?
Oh, yeah. Can I get that poo-poo chicken sandwich?
Honey, we all out.
Well, you guys got any in the bag?
Nah, baby, there's none in the bag.
All right, then. Hey, Daddy, can I go swim in the toilet?
Did you do your chores?
No.
Then what's the answer?
A. No, D.
Jeffy, it's not multiple choice.
Oh.
The answer is no. You cannot go swim in the toilet until you do your chores.
Well, this is stupid, Daddy. I don't want to do my chores.
Well, Jeffy, go do your chores, and then you can go have fun.
Fine, Daddy. Daddy, the vacuum's not sucking, so it's definitely not your mom. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Jeffy, what are you talking about?
Oh!
Jeffy, the vacuum cleaner's not even plugged in.
Your mom's not even plugged in. Oh! Oh!
All right, Jeffy, now you're grounded after you do your chores.
Well, Daddy, you want to know what I think about your vacuum cleaner?
What? No, Jeffy, you better not drop that vacuum cleaner.
Operation Day. Man, I can't believe Popeyes ain't have the chicken sandwich.
Jimmy, you hit Black Yoshi on the head.
It sounded dirty, to be honest. Oh, it was definitely meant to be dirty, am I
God,
right?
What's going on?
Well, he's in a coma because he took a vacuum cleaner to the dome. I'm talking...
Well, is he gonna be okay?
I don't know.
What do you mean,
I mean, I don't know. He could be in a coma for days or even years.
Years?
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing you can do?
Well, I got him on a chicken IV drip, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. But it's what he would have wanted.
So there's nothing else you can do?
Well,
Plugged
some
in
people think
with
that
a
people in
dick,
coma can
yeah.
still hear us, so maybe we should just try telling him to wake up. Hey, you wake up. Wakey, wakey, wake up. Yeah, he's not waking up.
Oh, okay, so that's it? You're not gonna do anything else?
Well, if you brought him something he really, really wanted, that might bring him out of the coma.
Bring him something he really wanted?
Yeah, like what does he really, really want?
I mean, he wanted a Popeye's chicken sandwich, but I don't see how that would help.
Wait, look, his heart rate sped up when you mentioned Popeye's chicken sandwiches.
Wait, that's his heart rate?
Yeah, he must really want a Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Okay, well, I mean, they're sold out. How am I gonna get him one?
Well, you better go find one.
Okay, Black Yoshi, I'll try to find one. Okay, I got him one.
What is this?
It's a Popeye's chicken sandwich.
No, it's not.
Okay, look, it's a KFC chicken sandwich, but he can't tell the difference.
Oh my God, he's flatlining!
Wait, what?
You get this garbage chicken sandwich out of here!
Well, what am I supposed to do?
Get Popeyes! What are you trying to kill the man?
Well, it's just KFC. He likes KFC.
No, you go get Popeyes. He needs Popeyes.
It's sold out. Okay.
Go get it. Don't you die on me. Come here.
Oh man, where am I gonna get a Popeye's chicken sandwich from?
Ooh, donkey! That Popeye's chicken sandwich was so good! Oh.
Shrek, where'd you just get done eating?
A Popeye's chicken sandwich, donkey.
Where'd you get it from?
I got it from Popeye's, and I waited in line all day. I really had to crap, donkey, but it was worth it because the sandwich was so good!
Oh, well, Shrek, I ate a Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Well, donkey, if you wait about 30 minutes, there'll be one floating in the toilet for you.
That's gross, Shrek. Why would I do that?
Oh, donkey, hold up. You might not have to wait. Oh, donkey. Oh, get a load of that, donkey. That's what a spicy Popeye's chicken sandwich smells like.
That's gross, Shrek.
Oh, donkey. It's crusting away right in my pants, donkey. Oh, and it's kind of creamy, too. Oh.
Whatever, Shrek. Oh.
Hey, you get the Popeye sandwich?
No, all the Popeyes are sold out, and I can't find anybody who has one.
No. Well, it looks like your friend's just gonna have to stay in a coma.
No, I'm gonna get him out of this coma.
Why do you need him out of the coma so bad?
Because I feel like it's my fault he's in a coma, because Jeffy hit him in the head with a vacuum.
Okay, well, it really sounds like it's Jeffy's fault.
No. If I didn't tell Jeffy to do his chores, he wouldn't have thrown the vacuum.
Okay, well, it sounds like a bit of a stretch, but I'm not gonna tell you how to feel.
Look, do you know anywhere I can get a Popeye's chicken sandwich tonight?
Well, all the Popeyes are closed. It's late. You just have to wait till tomorrow.
I'm not gonna do this tomorrow. I'm gonna do it tonight.
What, are you busy tomorrow? Is your tomorrow so busy you don't have time to go to Popeyes?
Well, no, I just want to get this done tonight because I just can't stop thinking about it. Look, there has to be a way to get a Popeye's chicken sandwich tonight. Like eBay.
What, eBay?
Yeah, I can buy one on eBay and get it shipped here.
You're gonna buy an eBay chicken sandwich?
Yeah, hold on, let me get my
Dumb
laptop.
idea, Mario.
All right, let's find us a chicken sandwich. Oh, look, there's one.
$5,000 for a chicken sandwich?
Well, this one's spicy.
Oh, okay, that's why it's so expensive.
Oh, it takes a week to get here?
A week? What, are they gonna mail you an envelope with a chicken sandwich in it? And it
Gross.
takes a week to get here?
It's gonna be
all
nasty.
moldy by the time
Yeah,
it
it's gonna
arrives.
suck.
I really need
You're
this.
gonna die from that.
$5,000?
Oh, yeah, sure, let me go get my wallet. No, obviously not.
Well, but it's gonna save his life.
Look, I really don't care that much.
Look, I really need a Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Okay, look, I know a guy who's good at getting things that aren't gettable.
What?
Yeah, just go outside and stand under a street lamp.
Which one?
It doesn't matter. He'll find you.
Okay.
Wait. Bring $5.
$5?
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, bring $100.
$100?
Yeah, he needs $100.
Okay. Where's this guy at? What?
Hey, you get the $100?
I'd be the same. The doctor would not care to pretend to.
Hey!
I'm like, dude, I'm just here for the paycheck, man.
Yeah, you. Come here.
Who are you?
I heard you were looking for a Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Yeah, I'm looking for a Popeye's chicken sandwich. Do you have one?
Shh, be quiet. People are listening.
Do you have one?
All right. I know where you can get a Popeye's chicken sandwich, but it won't be easy.
Well, how are you gonna get me a Popeye's chicken sandwich? It's midnight. All the Popeyes are closed.
Well, I saw a guy buy one earlier, and I followed him home. And I know he hasn't eaten it yet. He's keeping it in his microwave.
All right, how would we get it?
All right, we're gonna break into his house, and we're gonna steal that sandwich so you can give it to your friend.
Break into his house? That's illegal.
Well, we're doing it.
Well, okay, well, what do you want out of it?
$100.
$100? I just gave the other guy $100 for no reason.
Yeah, I saw that. You got biffed.
Okay, fine. I'll give you $100 after we get the sandwich.
All right, deal. But we should probably get walking. It's a pretty long walk.
Well, I have a car. We can just drive.
No, it draws too much attention. We gotta walk. Come on. All right, this is the house.
Oh, man, that was a long walk.
Yeah, we're gonna have to walk all the way back, too.
Okay, so what's the plan?
All right, we're gonna go up to the door, and we're gonna knock on it, and then when he answers, we're gonna ask him really, really nicely for the chicken sandwich.
He's not gonna give it to us.
Well, you never know till we try.
Okay, fine. Let's ask. Oh, man, I sure hope this works. I'm really nervous.
Hey, who is that at the door? Don't you know it's midnight? Hello?
Hello there, my chocolate friend.
My chocolate friend.
I'm sorry, I was nervous and I choked.
Yeah, obviously. Okay, let's try this again.
Look, what do y'all want? Are y'all gingerbread witnesses? Look, I don't want any cookies, okay?
No, sir. I'm sorry about my friend here. He doesn't get out much.
Oh, I can see.
Look, we know you have a Popeye's chicken sandwich in your microwave, and we want it.
That was fucked up and funny. Yeah, it was fucked up.
You work for the government?
No, wait, homie, dog, home slice of pie.
Stop. Just stop.
Stop.
No, don't.
We cool?
No, this is embarrassing. Okay, look, can we just please have the chicken sandwich?
No, I'm not giving you my chicken sandwich. I waited in that Popeye's line for 3 hours. So you think I'm just gonna hand my chicken sandwich to some entitled white man? No way. So have a good day, sir.
My slice of pie.
Oh, look, I was nervous. Look, what are we gonna do? I need that chicken sandwich.
All right, I'm gonna call my friend Chester the chicken.
Wait, Chester the chicken?
All right, Mario, this is my friend Chester the chicken.
Hello, I am Chester Chicken. How may I be of assist?
Well, hello, Mr. Chester Dog, homie, friend.
No, stop. Let me do the talking this time. Sorry, Chester, I hope he didn't bother you.
Oh, no problem. I was just at home choking myself. You get it? Hey, choke chicken?
Yeah, no, yeah, I get it. Look, Chester, we need your help stealing a chicken sandwich.
At least Mario was trying to be nice about it, yeah.
To steal crispy body of one of my own kind, you spit on me like peh.
Yeah, look, Chester, can you help us or not?
What's in it for Chester Chicken?
I'll give you $50.
$50 for Chester Chicken?
Yeah.
You got yourself a deal.
Okay, I need you to distract the owner of the house while we steal the sandwich.
Alright, seems simple enough. I do it.
I did.
Look, I told y'all to get off my properties.
Bagak.
Is that a chicken? Oh my God, it's a chicken at my door. I'ma cook it and eat it. Come here, chicken, come out.
All right, he left the door open. Let's go inside and get that sandwich. There it is, in all its glory.
All right, grab it and let's go.
All right, I got one. I got a Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Yeah, now that's a chicken sandwich. How'd you get it?
I had to break into a guy's house to get it.
Oh, well, I'm actually a cop, so I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Well, let's see if it wakes Black Yoshi up. Black Yoshi, look what I got. A Popeye's chicken sandwich.
I want a chicken sandwich so fucking bad right now.
Is that a poopy chicken sandwich?
Fucking love chicken.
Oh, this is so good. Oh, it smells so good, Mario.
Wow, that coma went away really quick.
Yeah, Black Yoshi, that coma went away a little too quick.
I know. The poo-poo done killed my coma.
Are you sure you weren't faking your coma, Black Yoshi?
No, Mario. My head was hurting really so bad. And then the chicken sandwich just saved me. I'm gonna go eat my chicken sandwich.
Well, thanks for nothing, Doctor.
No, thank you.
What is your favorite food to eat? I'm gonna say chicken sandwich, just because kind of made me hungry. Gotta hold out though. My dad actually made some really good fucking food today. I ate that on. Fucking hungry, man. I smelt that shit. I'm like, I gotta eat some of that.
In this first video, this house's Ring doorbell captured a man walk up to the front door in the middle of the night.
That was a good one. Yeah, that was good. That was
Rather than
good.
actually knocking on the door or ringing the doorbell, the man pretends to do so. At first it seems odd, until you realize what's actually going on. Near the left side of the screen, a car's headlights can be seen. It's clear whoever is driving the vehicle is making this guy walk up and talk to the house owner for a seemingly sinister purpose, as the guy obviously doesn't want to do it. I mean, so much so that he fakes knocking on the door and even fakes a conversation with the house owner, all the while making sure the driver can see him doing so.
I did Black Yoshi fake it though. I could fake a coma. Just lay there, just act totally dead. Don't react to stimuli. You'd have to really try though. You'd really have to go out of your way. Talk about smart for idiots, yeah. You would really have to do an Oscar-worthy performance. Also, I feel like the hospital would be able to call you out immediately.
The man to look for someone named
I feel like they have to have a test to see if somebody's actually in a coma.
Forced to rob the place, but didn't want to do it, making him fake the whole situation and claim no Matt lived there. But to this day, the real motives of the driver are still unclear.
The fact that he fooled the doctor and Mario, yeah.
This footage features a random woman walking up to
Oh yeah, this is weird.
The woman clearly isn't acting normal, or at least until a car passes where she breaks character so as not to draw attention to herself. After the car is gone, the woman can be seen putting her face right up to the camera. After
All for a
watching
chicken
the
sandwich,
footage,
yeah.
The house owner would claim he had no idea who the woman was.
Fuck that bitch, that's scary.
This doorbell camera video shows the horrifying early stages of a fire in a neighbor's property. As the video goes on, you can see as the fire gradually continues to grow. So much so that it eventually reaches the house with the doorbell camera.
That's commit.
At the time of the fire, the house owner himself was
That's
asleep.
commitment. Yeah.
He was woken up by multiple notifications on his phone, claiming motion was detected by his doorbell camera. After reviewing the footage, the house owner would frantically run to get a fire extinguisher and desperately attempt to put the fire out.
Also, if I saw that woman do that, I would should get punched. Yeah, fuck that. That bitch is crazy.
But after realizing it was too late, the house owner would escape through the house's back door. It's pretty safe to say that the motion detected notifications that woke up the house owner saved his life that night. This video captured a woman frantically knocking on this house's front door. As she continues to do so, she can be seen constantly looking behind her. And that's when you realize why. A man walks up to the woman and proceeds to grab her firmly, telling her to get into the car. All the
Yeah, this
while,
is
the woman
spooky.
can be heard pleading for him to stop.
This is spooky. Something's going on here, man. There's some shit going down. Grab a gun and shoot him. Yeah.
The man in the video was later identified to be 20-year-old Victor Kucic, and he would ultimately be charged with third-degree felony kidnapping.
Spooky, man.
This Ring doorbell starts off
Oh,
showing
this is
Chelsea
weird. This is
doing
weird.
laundry.
This one's creepy.
Though, before she can even enter the laundry room, she can be seen pausing, and the audio from the clip makes it clear as to why. A voice can be heard desperately pleading for help, though it's unclear as to where the voice is coming from. Clearly disturbed, and worried it could have been someone hiding around her property, the woman would end up calling the police.
After the 2-hour Scott video.
Anybody
Yeah.
know about or any cards or anything. So I went back to my Ring video to make sure I wasn't just creatively hearing something.
I can hear somebody saying something back there.
Well, I posted it on there.
The police would search the whole property, but
Creepy,
find
man.
absolutely nothing. And to
Alright,
this day,
after the 2-hour
it's
Scott
still
video
unclear
tomorrow, you can
whose
pick whatever
voice
you
was
want for the
talking
last hour. Alright,
and where
man.
it was coming from. This doorbell camera footage seems to have captured an almost transparent-looking figure
yeah,
walking
this is
across
weird.
the house owner's property in the middle of the night. The figure looks to have no face, and seems to slowly become less visible as it continues to move. The audio from the video reveals the noise of very faint footsteps.
They can point in the 2 hours, oh well for them. Yeah.
After reviewing the footage and examining around the property, the house owner found nothing out of the ordinary, and it's still unclear what exactly was caught on video that night. The owner of this house would wake up to a notification on his phone telling him motion was detected at his front door. And after reviewing the footage, this is what he found. There was an old woman with a knife just standing at his front door, constantly shifting her body weight from side to side. The woman
You can play
be
whatever
seen
videos you want for the
awkwardly
last
holding and
hour.
looking at
Yeah,
the
we'll
knife,
watch spooky
as well
videos or
as
something.
constantly glancing all around her.
I like these spooky. Creepy, man. What the fuck is going on?
After a few more seconds, the woman finally attempts to ring the doorbell, but seemingly can't bring herself to do it for whatever reason. After 2 minutes of footage, it cuts off. It's still unclear who this woman was, or what caused her to walk up to a stranger's front
he
door
did it.
wielding a knife.
He did if he stood there. He's dead.
After hearing his doorbell go off, this San Diego house owner would look at his doorbell camera through his phone, and the camera revealed a supposed door-to-door salesman waiting outside. The house owner decided to confront the man with the doorbell speaker. That's when the salesman claimed he was looking for the Robinsons' residence at 712, which was not the house he was at. After being informed of this, the salesman would politely apologize for the mix-up.
This is the Robinsons' residence at 712?
No, you're at the wrong house. It's 721.
Oh, I apologize for that.
Suspicious of the encounter, the house owner would send the footage to the local police department, who, disturbingly, confirmed that this exact man was suspected of breaking into at least 19 homes and impersonating a salesman to do so. The man has yet to be caught by police. Likely taking place during the whole killer clown craze of 2016, this Ring doorbell caught the exact moment someone dressed in a clown costume walked up to its front door. The person can be seen tilting their head and slowly walking up to the door, almost the whole time staring directly into the camera. While it's most likely just someone trying to scare people, there's a small chance something a lot more sinister is going on here.
Yeah, I don't like this guy. I don't... Fuck this shit. I'm out, man. I'm out.
To this day, it's still unclear whether the house owner experienced anything further regarding the situation.
All right, Jeffy, it's time to go to school.
Well, I don't want to go to school today, Daddy.
Well, you have to, Jeffy. You missed too many days, so come on.
Hey, Daddy, stick your finger in this.
Jeffy, I'm not sticking my finger inside that Chinese finger trap.
That's not what this is, Daddy. It's a pee-pee basket. You stick your pee-pee in it.
Well, Jeffy, I'm not sticking my pee-pee or my finger inside that trap. Come on, let's go to school. You're gonna be late.
Well, Daddy, I'm not going to school until you stick your finger in it.
Jeffy, I don't want to stick my finger inside that.
Well, I don't want to go to school, Daddy.
Fine, Jeffy, I'll stick my finger in it. Oh no, my finger's stuck, Jeffy. Oh, how am I gonna get out? Jeffy, it's just a stupid toy. I know how to get out. Look, you just push against it. What? Jeffy, it's stuck. It's really stuck.
Yes, Daddy, I put glue in it.
Why'd you put glue in it, Jeffy?
So your finger will get stuck and I don't have to go to school.
You're going to school, Jeffy.
Well, it looks like you're going to come with me, Daddy.
I'm not going to school with you, Jeffy. Come on. Let's try scissors. Let's try to cut it off with scissors. Come on, Jeffy. Okay, Jeffy. Use those scissors and cut it off.
Okay, Daddy.
Hurry. Try harder, Jeffy.
Daddy, it's not working.
Well, maybe the scissors are dull. Try the axe right there.
Okay, Daddy.
All right.
I don't think it's working, Daddy. I don't think this thing's gonna come off.
Oh, it's gonna come off, Jeffy. Follow me.
All right, Jeffy, hold
still. Did it work? Oh my God, it didn't work. I can't believe none of that worked.
Okay, what did I miss after that? They were trying to get the finger trap off. And they got the finger trap on.
I guess I'm just gonna have to go to school with you.
You're gonna go to school with me, Dad?
Well, I have to, Jeffy. I'm stuck to you, and it's your fault. But your teacher's Chinese, Jeffy. Maybe he can get out of this. It's a Chinese finger trap. Come on, Jeffy. Let's go to school. Okay, Jeffy. We're gonna wait for your teacher to come in, and we're gonna ask him to take this Chinese finger trap off because he's Chinese too, okay?
Okay, Daddy.
What happened to your desk, Jeffy?
Oh, I wrote my name on it, Daddy.
Wait, why'd you write poopy butt on your name tag?
Because it was funny.
All right, guys, shut up. No talking. Shut your mouth. Class is starting. All right. Today, we're going to be learning again the anatomy of horse ball sack. Let's pick up where we left off last week. All right. Horse have big ball sack. Very big ball sack. Big ball sack mean happy horse. See, I have red ball sack, which means not so happy me. Any questions?
Yes, Mr. Chu, before you start teaching, sorry to interrupt, but I was wondering if you could take this Chinese finger trap off me and my son. See, we got stuck in it and we don't know how to get out of it because...
Well, time for that right now. I teach you. Do you know anatomy of horse ball sack?
Horse ball sack? No, sir, I don't, but I really need to get unstuck from
Well,
this.
then shut up. Pay attention. Learn about anatomy of horse ball sack. All right, class, where were we? Oh, yeah, big ball sack. All right, over here we have horse ass, but we'll get to that next week. All right, usually horse PB really big, almost as big as ball sack. But right now, it's small. It's so small because ball sack's so big. Right here, we have horse ball sack hair. Happy horse, hairy ball sack.
Oh, weird lesson for school. Yeah.
Without bringing your daddy to hold your hand.
Ignore him, Jeffy.
Oh, hell no, motherfucker! I know you're not gonna start this shit today! Not in front of my daddy!
Jeffy, stop it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, my daddy's a tooth fairy and the Easter Bunny, bitch! He's gonna pull teeth and hop all over that ass!
Oh, Jeffy, stop it. No hop.
No, we'll tell him to come get some.
No, fuck that, Daddy! We're gonna tag team this motherfucker! Tag, you're in, now let's go beat ass!
Well, great, Jeffy. Now you're suspended from school for fighting.
Well, Daddy, I wasn't gonna let him talk like that in front of my daddy, so I had to smack that ass.
Well, Jeffy, now you're suspended from school.
Well, great.
Well, how do we get this thing off?
Daddy.
Well, what, Jeffy?
I have to poop.
Okay, that was good. Yeah.
Well, you better not poop, Jeffy. You better hold it until we get this thing undone.
No, Daddy, I can't hold it. I gotta go.
Fine, Jeffy. Come on. Go. All right, Jeffy. Use the bathroom.
All right, Daddy. But don't look.
Okay, put the toilet seat up.
All right, Daddy. I'm all done.
You're done? Did you wipe?
Yep.
All right. Wait, Jeffy!
What?
You didn't pull your pants down?
Nope.
And you didn't put the toilet seat up?
Nope.
So you pooped your pants?
Oh, yeah, Daddy.
Get me out of this thing. Jeffy, I can't believe you pooped your pants. Jeffy, stop that. I want to get unstuck from you. What? Nintendo's calling me. Shut up, Jeffy. Hello?
Oh, hey, Mario. Are you busy right now?
Busy? Kinda. What's up?
Well, I need you to come into the office. We need to do a photo shoot for the new game that's coming out tonight.
Tonight? I don't think I can make it tonight.
You better come, or I'm gonna eat your nutsack, Mario. I'm gonna gobble it up like Thanksgiving dinner. My favorite.
My ball sack?
Oh, yeah, your ball sack. So get your ass down here, Mario.
Okay, I'll find a way to make it down there. See you soon. Jenny, okay, I have to go to the office tonight to take a picture for a video game, so we have to get unstuck.
Why don't you just take me with you, Daddy?
Take you with me? The game would look ridiculous, Jeffy, because I could take a picture of me for the game, and you'd be in the game. It'd be ridiculous. No one would play it.
Yo, Daddy, what happened?
You died, Jeffy.
Oh, stupid green beans.
I can't believe they made this into a game. I just want to get unstuck, Jeffy.
Well, Daddy, looks like we're going to be stuck together.
His threats to Mario are the best.
Stuck
Yeah.
together forever? With Jeffy? Get me unstuck from this.
Can I answer it, Daddy?
We have to answer it, Jeffy, because we're stuck together. Come on. Hello?
Hey, Mario.
Hey, Mommy.
Hi, Jeffy.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I was hoping we could hang out tonight, Mario, if you know what I mean.
Well, hang out tonight.
I'm not wearing any underwear.
No, I'm wearing any underwear.
Hey, Daddy, why is your mommy wearing underwear?
Because she's an adult, Jeffy.
Well, what's going to catch the poop?
Catch the poop? What are you talking about?
Well, if mommy's not wearing underwear and she poops right now, the poop's gonna fall straight to the floor, Daddy.
Well, Jeffy, adults will just poop randomly, Jeffy, like you.
Well, do I have to wear underwear, Danny?
Yes, Jeffy, because you're not an adult.
Well, that's not fair, Danny.
Mario, is this a bad time? We could always reschedule for another month.
Oh, no. Tonight, it has to happen tonight. Just go wait on the couch upstairs. I'll be up there in a minute.
Okay.
Jeffy, come outside. All right, Jeffy, we have to get unstuck right now.
Why, Daddy?
Because, Jeffy, Mommy's not
Damn
wearing
lucky,
underwear.
but poor Mario. Yeah.
You need 2 hands to catch
Lucky
the
son of a bitch.
Exactly, Jeffy. Yeah, I need 2 hands to catch the poop, and all I have is 1 hand, so I don't know how I'm going to catch all that poop with just 1 hand.
Daddy, you got a hand and I got a hand, so we both can catch the poop.
I'm not trying to catch poop, Jeffy!
What's going on, Danny?
I'm trying to have adult time with Rosalina, Jeffy. I gotta get unstuck for that.
Well, fuck that, Daddy. Let's tag team that motherfucker. Tag, you're it.
No, tag team, Jeffy. Okay, look, we're gonna go on the roof, Jeffy, and you're gonna jump off the roof, and maybe your weight will like pull us off of each other, okay?
Okay, Daddy.
Yeah, let's go on the roof. Hurry up. All right, Jeffy. We're gonna climb up this ladder, get on the roof, and you're gonna jump off, and maybe your body weight will get us out of this trap.
Okay, Daddy.
All right, go.
Freeze! I got a call about 2 people trying to break into a house. Now let me see your hands.
Whoa, okay, here.
Let me see your other hand.
My other hand?
Yeah, put it up. Come on. Put your goddamn hands up.
It's stuck inside a Chinese trap, sir.
You saying you have a gun?
No, I don't have a gun.
Are you telling me you have a gun right now?
I don't have a gun.
You better put your hands up. I will blow you away.
Well, no, my hand's stuck inside a Chinese trap.
Put your goddamn hands in the air right now.
I am. I'm trying. It's stuck
I'm gonna give you the count of 3, and then I'm gonna shoot you, okay?
My hand's stuck inside a Chinese trap.
1, 2. You better put those hands up.
I can't.
3.
Thank God! I'm free! I'm free!
Hey, you're lucky I got bad aim, but I'm not gonna miss a second time. Now put your hands in the air.
I'm showing my hands.
I still can't see your other hand.
Well, no, it's still stuck in the thing.
I'm just kidding. That counts.
What?
Okay, so explain this to me one more time. You guys weren't trying to break inside the house?
No. We weren't trying to break in. We live here. See, we got a finger stuck inside this Chinese trap thing.
Oh, yeah, I've seen these before. We used to use those as handcuffs.
Wait, really?
Yeah, but we stopped because they're really easy to get out of.
Oh, not this one. This was really hard to get out of. We tried everything. We tried a saw and an axe. It just wouldn't come off.
Well, did you try pushing and then pulling it out?
Well, yeah, we tried that, but see, he put super glue inside it.
Well, that was stupid.
Yeah, it was really hard to get out.
Huh. Wait. If this was super glued onto your hand, then how did you get it off?
What are you talking about? You shot it off. You saw it.
No, I broke it when I shot it, but that part was still super glued to your hand. So.
Oh, it must have fell off, or I used hot water or something.
Wait, but why didn't you try that earlier?
Oh, because it was still a full trap and it was glued and you know the saw didn't work, so I didn't think the water would work.
Yeah, I'm not buying that.
Well, when you showed up to the house, you didn't recognize us. You've been to our house plenty of times. You should have known that we lived here. You should have shot at us.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna go my bad on that one. Okay,
I fucked up on that one. That's on me.
Okay, I'm terrified of ladders. I mean, who with a ladder has ever done anything good?
A firefighter?
Okay, well, yeah, I guess you got me there. But other than them, you know.
Well, I mean, you still should have recognized us. You've seen us plenty of times here. You know.
But okay, wait. You said you used a saw on this thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so why did the saw not work, but the bullet did?
Well, maybe the bullet's really fast and it's really hot, so maybe it broke through it.
Yeah, I'm still not buying it. No.
well, listen. I gotta go up there with no underwear on, so I'll see you guys later.
Well, damn, who wants to tag team in?
I want to tag team that motherfucker.
No, tag team. You guys just stay right here. I'll be right back. All right, I'm ready. She's sleeping.
Hey, Dang, don't you have underwear on?
In case I poop, Jeffy, I need you to catch it.
All right, Dang.
What's the person you would not want to be stuck to? My younger brother, either of my younger brothers. I'm sure they would not want to be stuck to me either. Damn, he got none. Yeah. It happens to the best of us and the worst of us.
This video was captured in the middle of the night in an apartment complex located in Toledo, Ohio. The doorbell footage shows a man knocking on the front door with what looks like a firearm in his waistband. Now, the owner of the apartment didn't recognize the man.
Not his day, yeah.
Who it was. The unknown man would simply respond with, "It's me." The homeowner would then further question his response, but rather than clarifying, he would simply give a wave through the front door. This, however, would not be enough to get the homeowner to open it, so he would ultimately walk off. Disturbingly, as he does so, a second man pops up from a nearby dumpster and also walks off. But this wouldn't be the end of it. The two would then walk around to the back door where they would attempt to pick its lock. The police were called, and when they arrived, the two were gone. Fortunately, unsuccessful in getting the door open.
Trying to rob her, yeah.
Two men at play. The almost empty-looking backpack of the first guy suggests they had planned to rob the place, but it's also possible they had much worse intentions. The two of them have yet to be identified by police. In May of 2018, a woman would leave her parked car that was just outside her house unlocked overnight. Not surprisingly, someone would find the unlocked car and proceed to steal multiple items that were owned by the woman. A few hours later, the man responsible for the theft would be caught on the woman's doorbell camera attempting to use her set of keys that he had just stolen to unlock her house's front door. This all took place while the house owner was home and sleeping, but luckily the set of keys he had stolen didn't have a house key on it, so the guy just ended up walking off. Had the set of keys contained a house key, things most likely would have ended much differently.
Unskippable ads, awesome.
This doorbell camera footage was captured in Overland Park, Kansas in March of 2017. Shown in the video is a nearby active house fire. The home of the neighbor just across the street has been completely engulfed in flames. As the fire department arrives, neighbors can be seen desperately moving their parked cars away from the house. Eventually, a flaming piece of debris can be seen falling and landing on a set of bushes just in front of the camera. The bushes quickly burst into flames. The fire starts spreading quickly, but before it's able to get out of hand, a neighbor notices it and attempts to put it out. He grabs a garden hose and sprays the fire while pressing the house's doorbell. However, the owner of the house isn't home and frantically tries to communicate this through the doorbell's speaker.
Yeah, fuck that. Talk about how unlucky you are.
Hello, yes, I'm not there. Please put that out for me, please. I'm on my way home.
Your house on fire.
Yeah, I know, I'm on my way.
That's somebody talking.
Nobody's in the house right now. Nobody's in the house right now.
In the end, the fire department would be able to put out the house fire, and with the help from the neighbors, prevent it from spreading to nearby houses. On a night in September of 2021, a homeowner would get a suspicious knock on his door at about 3 in the morning. Upon opening his phone and looking at his doorbell camera, he would see two what looked like teenagers identifying themselves as CPD, or Columbus Police Department.
CPD, open up. We need to ask you a couple questions.
The video shows the man in the front clearly holding a firearm, and the house owner would eventually access the doorbell camera's speaker to further.
What idiots! Like, that's the best you got?
Can I help you?
I'm a cop. I don't look like a cop.
CPD, we need to ask you a couple questions.
Like, you're a dude in a hoodie.
I'm sorry?
And you're even showing your face. Like, what the fuck?
CPD,
What a fucking idiot.
Questions. May you please step to the front door, please?
Like, hey man, I'm your cousin. I don't know, just anything else. Like, I'm delivering food or just anything.
The door, please. Can I see a badge? We would like you to
Yeah, right? Like, come on, man.
I don't have to show you my badge, sir.
The man refuses to show a badge because, well, obviously he doesn't have one. The homeowner knew what was going on, so rather than stepping to the door, he would call the real police department and report 2 armed men at his front door. After a couple of minutes, the two would once again attempt to get the homeowner to open the door. But after that failed, they would run off before the real police could show up.
CPD, open the door.
The two were most likely just looking to rob the man when he opened the door. But, I mean, it's possible they had worse intentions in mind. There's just no way of knowing for sure. Both of them were never identified by police. This footage was captured in Colorado in the middle of the night. The video shows 3 mountain lions appearing from the darkness and starting to walk around a set of houses. They were captured, even going as far as to walk up onto the porch of one of the houses.
That's scary. Fuck
Sightings
that.
are known to be exceptionally rare in this specific area. Typically, they'll stay a lot further in the mountains where they have easier access to the deer that they prey on. To see them in an area with a lot of people, especially a neighborhood, is not at all common, at least in this area. The 3 cats would eventually walk off, but there's almost no doubt things would have gone differently had one of these homeowners left their pets outside for the night, or possibly were even outside themselves. Shown in this doorbell camera footage is an unknown man wearing an oddly disturbing mask. As he walks up to the door, his motion alerts the camera to start recording.
Those 2 teenagers,
When you can see him grab the door handle, realize it's locked, and hesitantly knock on the door. The man would wait for only a few seconds before he would pull his sleeve over his hand and wipe off his fingerprints from the door handle before walking off. Around a minute later, the homeowner would come to the door and now see the man across the street sitting in a car. When she yelled out to him to see what he wanted, he would quickly speed off. The homeowner would later state that she had no idea who this man could have been, or what he was doing there.
Walk around and find out,
The
yeah.
fact that he removed his own fingerprints from the door handle suggests that he had most likely given them to the police at some point. It's not completely unreasonable to conclude that this man had some sort of criminal record. Something else of note is the somewhat heavy object that can be seen weighing down his front pocket. It's not clear what this is, and more importantly, it's not clear who this man is. The mask would ultimately make it impossible for police to identify both the man's identity and his intentions. This doorbell footage was recorded just before 4 a.m. on a night in August 2020. The video captures an unidentified man walking in front of a house and emptying a gas container over the yard and front porch. Shortly after he disappears off screen, a large fire erupts just in front of the camera. No one would be injured during the incident. However, unfortunately, 2 houses and a vehicle would be damaged. The homeowner would claim to have no idea who could be responsible, or who would even consider doing this to them. At least from an outside perspective, the act looks completely random, with seemingly no reason behind it, making the clip all the more unsettling. A homeowner in Texas would wake up one morning to find the gate into his backyard wide open. Curious, the man would review the cameras he had around his house. And this is the sight he was met with.
Fucking killer clown.
A man holding a knife and in a clown costume, complete with the suit and mask, casually walks around the property, looking inside the house and testing all the doors.
Can the ads go away, please? Oh no. That's really bad timing. I'm getting annoyed. Oh no.
This would all, of course,
Tell me
take
back
place in
when you're
2016, during that sort of killer clown craze that went on for a few months. Looking back, most people that participated in that were most likely just having fun trying to scare people. But there's no denying that others took advantage of the situation, genuinely attempting some pretty horrible crimes hidden under a clown mask, with this likely being one of those cases. It's clear the person in the costume is actually trying to break into the house with a knife. Though, after being unsuccessful, the clown would eventually walk off, and despite a police report,